Very mild temperatures as we begin tonight. 58 degrees here at first pitch. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Joe McDonald.
You know, you got to take your time and feel Joe McDonald out behind the dish a little bit. He has a tendency to move his zone around, usually settling in those middle innings.
You know, all you ask for an umpire is to be consistent. At times, Joe Mack is a little bit too inconsistent, particularly from a pitcher standpoint.
The 3-1. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Chasing after it is Inciarte. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Batting third, the right fielder.
And now here's a look at the Minnesota Twins starting lineup. Nero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Well, Matty, the one thing that jumps off the page at me is the fact that this team leads the league in doubles, putting themselves in scoring position time and time again. Instead of having to get a few knocks, one base hit gets you right back in the ball game. This offense creates a lot of opportunities.
That misses. 2-0. 2 out, nobody on. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
And he'll just float a change in here now for a strike. And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk. Teoscar Hernandez digging in now. Man at first after the 2-out walk. Has a look, now the pitch. Before the 0-1, he'll check on first, and he'll dive back in safely. And another throw over. And he is tagged out here. Boy, a bad mistake that time as he's picked off to end the inning. Nothing doing here for the Twins. Twins nothing. Royals coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Zach Gallen, a right-hander from the Garden State of New Jersey, gets the ball here. What's your take on him, Dan?
You know, Matt, his last one wasn't horrible, but this guy did give up 5 runs in his last start. He was tagged with the loss, and he's going to look to be a lot better in this one here today.
At the plate, Ender Inciarte. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to the right, and that is through into right field for a single.
Hey, you want to be the team on the attack, without question. In the bottom of the first, starting it off with a leadoff single gets everyone in your dugout going.
So now to the plate, Freddie Galvis. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low, it's ball 1. And guys, as we take a look at the Twins at the start of play here tonight, they begin this series feeling pretty good about the way things have gone as they come in riding a 4-game winning streak.
Hey, thanks, Matt. You know what, Dero, you got to give this team a lot of credit. They're on the outside looking in on the postseason picture, but boy, they're playing out the string and they're playing out well. They're going to play this thing all the way to the end of the season.
You know, Dan, I can't speak for the pitcher side of it, but I have never been on a team, win, lose, or draw, whether I was going to the postseason or not, that had players that gave away at bats. You just will not see it at this level.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
2-1 pitch is a fastball off the plate away, and it's 3-1 now. And the cutter can't find the zone as he surrenders the base on balls here.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Striding in, David Peralta. With just a few games left to play, he comes into this one with a sizable lead in the home run standings.
And the way he's swinging the bat, I don't think anyone catches him. It's got to be a nice feeling stepping to the plate knowing you're going to end up a home run champ.
2 balls and no strikes to the Kansas City left fielder. He's set, and the 2-0 pitch. High and deep to center field. Reynolds is on the move for it. At the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And he'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners at the corners now with 1 away. And with that, here's a look at the hometown Royals starting lineup card. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, Matty, I'm excited to watch David Peralta play. He's having a really nice season, hitting over 300 coming into this one. We all know that that's the magic number. When you hit over 300 for a season, you've got plenty to be proud of. Now we'll see if he can keep it up over the rest of the year.
And here's Renato Nunez. No balls and 1 strike. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Takes this the other way to right. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash.
Oh, man, I don't know how that happened. Looked to be a base hit to the outfield, but then all of a sudden the throw comes in and they get the force on the plate. To be honest, that just can't happen.
Digging in, Salvador Perez, as he's been in a pretty good stretch over the last 10 or so ball games. Fouled away. Here's the 0-2. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And he will make it back to third safely, as he didn't have much of a chance at advancing that time. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now, 3-2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at-bat right here, from down in the count 0-2 to work.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. One and two now, as that one's fouled off. Now here's the pitch.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Grounded sharply, but right at that loaded side of the infield. And he whiffs on it as this ball's right under his glove.
And that's one of those plays that stay with you for an entire game. You want to get the first out on what appears to be a routine play, but you can't get it done. The good news, he has some time to redeem himself.
He's set. Here it comes. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. And a Check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Hernandez leads off second with nobody out. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
Rowdy Tellez is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Count is 1 and 2.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2, and if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
Ball 2.
Tried to get him to bite on that curveball, but no luck. It'll be interesting to see what he goes with now with the count even at 2-2.
The 2-2.
Full count.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
To the plate now, Dylan Moore, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He enters play with an even 50 RBIs to this point. And it's quickly 0-2. Ripped down the first base line. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first.
Batting it. The catcher, Tabor.
And up next will be Kelbert Ruiz. He swings and sends it in the air to right center field. Inciarte is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Twin strand a pair. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. Last half of the 2nd set to go, and that brings forward Ronald Acuna Jr. Here comes the first pitch. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. A 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Well, he kind of struggled through that first inning, but ended up getting out of it. Now here in the 2nd, you know he'd love to get this leadoff guy and get off on the right foot and maybe settle into this game a bit.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Ronald Acuna is retired leading off the bottom of the 2nd. Stepping in, Eduardo Escobar. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Set to deliver the 0-1. And it's fouled away. Bottom of the second here with no score. Stays alive, still 0-2. And now pitch on the way. Liner in there for a base hit.
Batting it, the designated hitter, Pablo Sandoval.
Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. He's set and the pitch. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball one. And good patience here from Sandoval. It's 2-0 now. From the belt, the pitch.
Yep, that ball went out.
And he misses here for ball four. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
Batting ninth, the second baseman, Cesar.
So stepping in, Cesar Hernandez. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. First pitch on its way. Swung on and missed. That strike 2.
Hey, I love the aggressive nature this guy's pitching with. He's got focus. He's commanding the fastball. Really being aggressive right now. A lot different than his last start where he took a loss and seemed timid and scared to attack the zone.
Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Royals. So digging in now, C.J. Abrams. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A ball and no strikes. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. And with one away, time for a quick check of the standings, and it'll show you that these guys have the division race all sewn up as they look forward to baseball in October. So here's Jeff McNeil. He was a strikeout victim to open up the ball game. Here comes the first pitch. Popped up. Back behind second. Hernandez is under it. 2 down.
The center fielder, number 11, Brian Reynolds.
Stepping into the box, Brian Reynolds. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. And we are tied 0-0. Bottom of the third now. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Ender Inciarte.
The right fielder.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Inciarte.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0.
Ball, that's outside.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Count even at 2-2. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. And there's the first out.
Now batting, shortstop, Freddie Galvis.
So the base is empty here with one away. And up next, the former Philly shortstop, Freddie Galvis. He's ready. Here's the first offering. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Waiting on it is Hernandez. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away.
Now batting, the left fielder.
So two away here in the Kansas City third. And up next, the outfielder, David Peralta. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
This guy loves to drop the head on those pitches down and in. I'm shocked he went in there, but he's able to jump ahead and get away with it.
Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2.
Pitcher's got options here. He looked a little bit out front. Might be able to rush a fastball by him.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a miss as he chased with two strikes, and that will retire the side. KC down in order. We'll head to the fourth, still scoreless. All set for the start of the fourth, and standing in the outfielder, Mookie Betts.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Still all zeros in the run column here in the fourth inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
1 ball and 2 strikes the count. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. The 2-2 doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Grounded back up the middle. Scooped up. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the fourth.
Now batting, left fielder.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And striding into the plate next will be Teoscar Hernandez. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. And that misses 1-1.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
And it's 1-2. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the ball game for Minnesota. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2. Miguel Andujar will be next. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Now batting, designated hitter.
Here's Miguel Andujar now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Throw over to the bag.
No, he's safe.
And again, a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. '50th pitch of the game on its way. Hit back up the middle. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. The throw to third, but too late, and he's safe at third.
This is their time right here. This starting pitcher has been on point all day. Runs have been at a premium. They have an opportunity to do something special right here.
Rowdy Tellez the next to bat, as he'll take a breaking ball in off the plate for ball one. Chuno now. Three and 0 now.
If he concedes the walk here, he's in real trouble of giving up a big inning. It's not all that bad yet, but dealing with the bases loaded will make it pretty tough to wiggle out of.
And a fastball misses there, ball four.
Now batter.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Dylan Moore. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Skied into very shallow right. Inciarte has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And there will be no advance here. It's a wasted opportunity as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now. So the bases are loaded here, 2 men gone, and Keber Ruiz will dig into the plate. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
And that's through into center field, base hit. 1 run is scored. And the second run will score as that makes it a 2-0 ball game.
Hey, even though we're in the middle of this one here, D-Roll, that's a big base hit and 2 RBIs to boot.
Yeah, you never know when it's going to come, Dan, but when you see runners in scoring position, you're up to the plate, your eyes light up, and you have to come through for the team. Great at bat right there.
Swing and a liner. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second.
Hey, D-Roll, I think we got a case right now. This team, they're just feasting on a pitcher that he's given up some runs, and it looks like he's starting to get a little bit tired, leaving some of these pitches up in the zone.
Yeah. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So they pick up 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Renato Nunez, comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Renato Nunez.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
1-1.
There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
Hey, it's a game of execution. If the pitcher stays right there, this lineup's going to continue to have a tough time.
And that misses 2-2. This is foul right side. Now another 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
There to look it in his bets, and that's out number 1.
Up next to the Warriors, the catcher.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way.
All 1. Count 1-0.
Now the 1-0. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Reynolds is on the move for it. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on.
the center fielder, number 13, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Acuna digs in now. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Oh, pretty healthy hack that time. It's 1-1.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
Count is 1-2 now. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And no one will get this one. Ready with the 1-2. On a line to shortstop, but the runner is back in time to avoid the double play.
Super play right there from the shortstop. Talk about showing off those hops. This was destined to be a base hit into the outfield.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Eduardo Escobar is in for the second time here as he looks at a ball high, 1-0. Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike. No runs, 3 hits. 1 error so far for Kansas City. Fouled off. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. On the ground up the middle. And that's through for a hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
At the plate now, Pablo Sandoval, as he'll take a look at ball one. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Breaking ball that drops in for a strike.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
2 balls and a strike to count. Can't connect there. It's 2-2.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
3-2 to the Royals' designated hitter.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Ready for another shot now, Brian Reynolds. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
Swing and a miss for strike 1. And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 1-2. And he fouls this one off. He'll try again, 1-2. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as the offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
Acuna, patrolling center, makes the play. 1 out. So 1 away here with the bases empty. And up next, one of the terrific talents in the game, Mookie Betts. Too low with the curveball. 1 ball, no strikes. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. In the air, down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Two is a changeup that misses. 3-2.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. And that's the 2nd out.
Up next to the green, the left fielder, Teoscar.
Digging in to try it again, Teoscar Hernandez. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Is strike 2, swinging.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with the Kansas City manager during the inning break about the Royals' offensive production to this point. And one thing he stressed to me was the need for them to have better at-bats when they've got runners on base. He acknowledged they're doing a pretty nice job of getting guys on, but they're struggling mightily to bring them around to score. There's not just one thing they can do to improve that, but he said it has to start with focus. Focus on execution and focus on not trying to do too much. We'll see if they can buck this trend going forward, guys.
All right, thanks, Heidi. And low, it's a ball and a strike. This year against right-handed pitching, Hernandez is holding on to a batting average way down in the 210s.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
Hernandez will get there as he makes the catch in foul territory for the first out. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up Ender Inciarte. Fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. Again, another foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit on the ground to short. He's got it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, shortstop.
So striding in, Freddie Galvis. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And he'll Look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball one. 2 out, nobody on. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Big spot right here. Middle of the order guy is coming up. Let's see if he can extend the inning.
Here's the pitch. Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1.
This is a good at bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
Now the payoff pitch home. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
Royals go down 1-2-3. They trail in this one. New inning set to get underway, and standing in is the DH, Miguel Andujar.
Miguel.
Laid off the bender there, but it's in for a called strike. He takes the changeup the other way out toward right center. Acuna is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, number 45.
In now, Rowdy Tellez. First delivery to him on the way. Starts him out with a changeup for a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away. Now batting, Dylan Moore. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. First offering on its way. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
He just smoked this ball right down the line. Take a look here. Hard to tell if it was fair or foul in real time, but you can see it flies right over the bag. Ump was all over it and made a great call.
Into the box, Keibert Ruiz. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. 2-0.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Strike called. 2-1.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
2-2. In the dirt here. The throw will go to third. The tag's there, and he's out trying to steal third. Great throw. Twins retire. Stepping up to the plate, David Peralta. He'll get it started in the Kansas City 6th.
The left fielder.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Chased after that one, and it's 0-1.
Hey, it's tough when your team is being held scoreless on the scoreboard. He was trying to put him on the board with a swing like that one.
Here comes the 0-1. Hard hit towards center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
That pitcher's got to be shaking his head right now. You got to tip your cap right there. I'm still always impressed when offensive players are able to come out of the zone and still be able to make hard contact.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Renato Nunez stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball, 1 gone.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. The 0-1.
Ball, that's picked out.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
And there's ball 2 now. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Here's a fly ball, well hit. On the move is Betts. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning. And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. 0-for-2 on his line thus far. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. A ball and a strike.
Can't waste getting the leadoff runner on in this situation. Someone's got to bear down and get a big knock.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1 left for Kansas City. Still down 3. Jose Alvarez is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 52, Jose Alvarez.
Into the box now, Keibert Ruiz. He'll start the 7th in what's been a fast-moving pitcher's duel to date. 8-9-1 to start the inning as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Alvarez is adjusting to the new normal as MLB now mandates that relievers reach the end of an inning or face 3 or more batters before being replaced. And for a one-time lefty specialist like this, that's a big change. 1-2 to the Twins catcher.
I got to count 1 and 2.
Ball 1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Stepping in now, C.J. Abrams as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. Oh, had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Made him look silly with that one.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Hit on the ground to third. Galvis is there. Throw will be well late as he reaches it first.
So frustrating, Dero. You make a good pitch and you get these guys that can run around and they're fast. You think you have an out, and all of a sudden it turns into an infield single.
Yeah, this is definitely part of his game, the ground attack, Dan. He's a speedster. He's going to get a ton of infield singles, and he knows how frustrated that pitcher is.
And he'll get back in safely. Another look to first, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Throw over to first, and the runner back safely. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. Here's a look over to first. A dive, but he's back. The 1-1 home.
Not likely to see a fourth fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Runner's back. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Runners on first with 1 down. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
And he popped him up in there, a base hit.
I don't know how he got to that fastball right there. That looked like the old Tommy Hawk approach back in the 60s and 70s, getting it at him.
Digging in now, Brian Reynolds. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. As a look, now the pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
The 1-1 home. High in the air out to center field. Acuña's there for it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mookie Betts. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And he doesn't want him to get off to a big lead out there at second, so he steps off to look him back. Ulysses Chacin will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th. First offering on its way. Outside part of the plate, the changeup is in there. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Peralta's under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So good work there from the Kansas City bullpen. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Brett Martin gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. So here's Eduardo Escobar. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Now the pitch.
Hey, you want someone sometimes to rattle the bat rack, but also the guy on the mound's got to eat too. They're executing their pitches out there. It's going to be tough to score some runs.
And it's fouled away. The 2-2. This one's down to third. Reined in. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, one away.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Pablo Sandoval. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Oh, that's up.
And a ball 1-0. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
Now a slider well off the plate, an easy take there. Fouled off. Bases are empty, one man out. And he lays off a pitch off the plate and high, 3-2.
You know, you don't always have to straight challenge a guy on a 3-2 count. With the 3-run lead, no one on base, this is the perfect situation to do it. No reason to nibble and possibly set up a big inning.
Number 7.
So next to the plate for the Royals, Cesar Hernandez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He was fighting that swing the whole way, but he went around. It's no balls and a strike. Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. There's one. On to first. It's a double play as their woes continue. Leading off the inning, Teoscar Hernandez, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. Slider bends into the middle of the strike zone, taken for a strike.
Yeah, he made up his mind early to take the first pitch because that thing was right down the middle.
Hit sharply on the ground, and that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
That's a grind pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate, and this batter's able to fight and keep his hands inside this baseball and drive it for a knock. Impressive.
And that'll bring up Miguel Andujar. Runner goes for second. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Acuna is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting, number 45.
Ready now, Rowdy Tellez. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. It's short, hit hard. And that gets through for a one-out base hit.
Now batting, third baseman, Dylan Moore.
At the plate, Dylan Moore, as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball one. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Into the corner and slicing foul. Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Hit hard to third. Hernandez at second. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. We're back to Friday night. Chad Green is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 57, Chad Green.
So coming to the plate, Ender Inciarte. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
The right fielder.
Here's the first pitch to him. And that misses for ball 1. The 1-0. Misses for the second ball. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Grounded to short. Scooped up. And that's out number 1.
Now batting, the shortstop.
Striding into the box. Freddie Galvis. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here comes the first pitch.
That's outside.
Got to find a way to scratch at least one across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
And a breaking ball falls in there for a strike. It's 1-1. Green, a native of South Carolina. He was taken in the 6th round during the 2020 draft.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
1 out, nobody on. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Count 3-1.
David Peralta waits on deck. The 3-1. A swing and a miss, and that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Good luck with that pitch. That pitch is an absolute nightmare. Almost unhittable. Nasty downward action. High 80s velocity.
Curveball, but a good job to lay off, and he works out the free pass. So a runner at first now with 1 away. And up next, the outfielder, David Peralta. From the stretch. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Here it comes, 0-2.
I got to count 1-2.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
Ready on 1-2.
Nope. I got to count
Every
3-2.
ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
Fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Now a wave and a miss looked like the slider there. Two and one to the Royals' first baseman.
Hey.
2-2 now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Working for the punch out and the offering. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. I'll set to start the ninth in this one. And Keber Ruiz will dig into the plate. Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball one. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
C.J. Abrams comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Ball 1.
1-1.
Hit out towards second. He's got it. And there are 2 away now.
Well executed 2-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Now here's the pitch. Jeff McNeil is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Pitch on the way. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
Pretty good slider out of him right there. That pitch is definitely a big reason why he's pitching so effectively right now.
Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
You know, with 2 outs and nobody on, that's the last thing you want to do on the mound. That really gives the opposition some hope that they can do something with this inning.
From the stretch, Brian Reynolds is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. And he misses with it. 1-1. 2 out with the man at first. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Fielded cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1 left for Minnesota, but they lead it 3. Chris Martin comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th inning. And up steps Salvador Perez. And then what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one.
Well, that will bring a smile to a manager's face every single time. First hitter of the inning just squares it up and bounces it over the fence. Even if it stays in the yard, that's a double either way.
At the plate, Ronald Acuna. And you may notice the usual closer is not in the game here with the save opportunity on the table.
Yeah, he's worked a few days in a row, Matt, so we were told before the game by the skipper he wanted to avoid using him if possible. So that means they will look to close this thing out without him.
On the ground toward the hole, and it's through. A base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Eduardo Escobar is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1.
I never found myself on the mound in the big leagues, but it must be nice to be able to go to that good hard fastball when you're in a jam.
Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Betts has a read on it. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And he is in there with their first run, and it's cut to 3-1 now.
Now batting.
Digging in the switch hitter, Pablo Sandoval. A couple of walks for him thus far. For the first pitch, a check at first. And a dive, but he's back in. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
Looks to me like he's just trying to do too much up there at the plate. That's an easy trap to fall into when you're the tying run, but you can't be chasing pitches out of the zone.
Fouled away. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone-cold take.
Now a throw over, and he'll get back in standing. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Count still at 1-2. Runner goes. And another foul ball. Runner at first here, 1 man out. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Betts is there, 2 down. Jack Riley takes over on the mound now as he'll try to get the final out of the ball game here and pick up a save. Cesar Hernandez will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. From the belt, the pitch. First pitch curveball swung on and missed. Strike 1. 2-run game, last of the 9th with 2 away. Now a throw over to first. Runner back standing. And there he goes towards second. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. KC down to their final strike in this one. And this one's in the dirt. And boy, he didn't quite know what to do on that one, but he's lucky to barely get back at first. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
But this is taken in as a perfect metaphor to end this one, as that ball was hit hard, but the ball game is over.
Well, just an excellent job right here closing this one out. He just collected the first save of his career. Got to start somewhere.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. The Twins took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Zach Gallen earns the win, his 2nd. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Twins, 3 runs on 9 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base. For Kansas City, 1 run, 7 hits, 1 error. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball.